So, good morning. What's up, Yinzal? What's going on? So, look at this awesome water source. So, what I like doing is I like finding these water sources, right? Just along the road, seeing them coming into the road. See the van over there, and then just hiking these things, seeing where they start, seeing where this water just originates out of these woods here, and following this to where it goes to. That's my new thing, right? That's my new addiction. I used to be addicted to alcohol, so I'll take it. You know what I mean? This is, but I love it. I love it. Get exercise, get a good hike in. If you watch some of my other videos, just found some amazing, cool ass shit. It's just, there's no trail here. I kind of just blaze my own trail, and not to be cliche, but that's how I like to live my life too, right? I hate boxes. I hate being contained. I've always been that way. I've always been a kind of a misfit, go against the grain kind of person. It's just who I am. I'm not saying that to like I'm cool or something. It's really not. It's just how I always live my life. I got it from my father. He actually told me stories of when he was, some shit he did when he was young in Vietnam and stuff like that, and it makes sense, right? I don't like being contained, and that's why I like punk music, and why I like, I played in punk bands, whatever, that whole story. But, so here's the point I'm trying to get to. I love doing this. I love sharing it with you guys, so you can just see some of this amazing stuff, and if it motivates you to get out and to get into nature, it's just a beautiful thing to me, and it's, whatever you want to call it, God, whatever you call it. I know one thing: when I'm out in this woods, in this nature, and I'm walking, the universe speaks to me. I come up with some of the greatest thoughts and ideas and peacefulness, and it's just unbelievable, right? So the one thing I wanted to speak about real quickly, and I'm already making this video long, and that is this new, I get into trying everything, right? Why I'm here doing this is because I've created my own businesses. Motocross Training Academy, where I help, kids and adults learn the techniques to racing and riding motocross, and was able to travel the world doing that. My Scoob coaching, which is digital marketing, getting you online fast and possible with your dream, your passion, whatever that may be. It can be anything, right? Whatever your dream and passion is, you can turn that into a profitable business. You can do it quickly in this day and age. And I know how to do that because I did it 20 years ago with my Motocross Training Academy, and blew some of the biggest people, big names, teachers out of the water. I'd show up at the track, out of the water, so to speak. But I'd show up at these tracks with 20 students in Florida, and they were a local big name like Semix and stuff like that, and they'd be coming to me like, "How you doing this, dude? Like, you're really no big name." I raced all my life. I used to tell them, "Hey, it's my marketing, and not only my marketing, I got to be a good coach too, right?" I'm not saying that any of them people were bad coaches. I'm just saying once the marketing worked, that's what got them in to try my coaching out. And once they got my coaching, they never looked back, right? They made improvements. They had breakthroughs. They got results, and that spread my name. And it was, it was awesome. I don't have not bragging about this, but I talk about it sometimes here and there, and that is I've never, ever had a negative review over 20 years of teaching kids to race and adults to race motocross. Never once, ever did I have a negative review or get a money back kind of thing or anything. Anyhow, I'm rambling on about that. The point is, I'm getting to, and then I started Scoob coaching, and that's at digital marketing. And I've tried all kinds of different stuff. He said, she said, a podcast, motivational mofos, inspireaholics, right? I just go for it. And so my new one is, and I just want to let you guys know about this, it's called, I'm going to call it, and it came to me out here hiking on these hikes. And I'm going to call it, my company that I'm going to name, and what it's going to be is I want it to be a podcast mainly, but off that podcast, I'm going to interview people like crazy. Everybody that's struggled, been through things, but was able to break through, find the other side, come out winning, right? Have breakthroughs, see the light bulbs, and be able to share that story. And what's it called? I was supposed to say that a minute ago. I'm going to call it Flow, Not Friction. It came to me on this hike. Scoob Leo, Scoob's flow, not friction, or just flow, not friction, right? And I want to help people find their flow. Find their flow in life, not the friction, right? No matter what happens in life, you're going to have some type, it's always going to be friction. But the key to it is to find the sources and the ways to, like this stream, to have beautiful flow. And this also comes to me because of my motocross training, right? One of the biggest things you had to learn on motocross, in motocross racing, riding, no matter if you're riding these woods, if you're riding a motocross track, if you're hill climbing, I don't care. My gig was motocross racing, is you got to find flow, right? Once you find flow, and you do that through correct techniques, oh my gosh, you're unstoppable. And that's the same with riding these woods. It's all about the flow, right? Life's about flow. It's about finding that flow. And a lot of people are not in flow right now. A lot of people are stuck, and they're stuck hard. And it came from a lot of different things. You know, a lot of different things in life. It came from people you were around. It came from choices you made. It came from actions you took. But can you change them in a snap of a fingers? Absolutely. I'm living proof of that. I mean, I was a raging, out of control from circumstances in my life that had taken place that put me down in a deep, deep, dark hole, and became an out of control alcoholic that was hidden basically from everybody. So, and I was able to break, that was friction, massive friction, believe you me. And I was able to break out of that massive friction and find flow in my life again, just like I did in motocross. Motocross there's a lot of things in motocross that transfer over to life. And that's what this podcast is going to be. This podcast, this series of different things I'm going to release under flow, not friction. It's my new thing. I hope you guys like it. I want to help you. The goal is to help you. It's going to be these hikes. It's going to be hikes that you can go on with me. It's going to be mountain bike rides. It's going to be skiing. All that stuff. I was a ski instructor for years, right? And I love skiing. Skiing, you want to talk about having, you want flow but not friction? Yes, there's another one. So I want to tie these all together. This is for you guys out there to help you find your flow and eliminate all the friction, right? As much friction as possible. You always got to have some friction or you'll never find the flow. So don't think you can ever fully get rid of friction. But the goal is to not compound the friction into something that debilitates you. It's to find that flow, and life becomes a lot easier, right? All right, I rambled on here. I hope you guys like that idea. And if you do, please give me a big thumbs up. Reach out to me. I'm about to hike and see where the source of this river is. This river, not a river, this stream through the woods. That's my goal right now. And I'm gonna follow this beautiful, beautiful thing here. So with big love, peace out. Scoob. All right, what's up, yins all? If you watched that video, well, actually, I'll just attach this to the other video. Never mind. But I found the source. Here it is, the start of it all. So that whole water that runs that you seen in the beginning of this video, this is where it starts, and I found it. No trail to this. Beautiful, beautiful thing. So yeah, I just wanted to show that to you in this video, and remember, tap into your flow, not your friction. And I'm gonna help you in ways to do that. That's just what I feel called to do, what I want to do after all the shit I've been through, and you know, it just fits me, and it fits what I do because of motocross and all that. And you know, we have a living time on this planet, and why not live it with the least amount of friction as possible? We're always gonna have friction. But man, we create way, way more friction than we need to. And we need to create way more flow. Why is it easier to create friction? And people would choose to create friction over flow. It's just a choice, right? So that's what's coming soon from me. Hope you appreciate it. I hope it helps. Part of that's going to be these hikes. I never even knew what to call these hikes. I'm out here, you know. But it's just, you know, life experience and what I've been through, and to help you. You know what else it is for also too, It's also a documentation. Now is the only time in history where you can get up and document every day what you do. You know, and when you do leave this planet, which we all are, some of us forget about that. Sometimes when you're living life, you forget that in 50 years, most of the people you look around and see today will not be on this planet. 50 years is not a long time, believe me. So what point I'm trying to get to there is, you know, we can make a documentation of everything we do. You could make a video every day of what you do, and that'll be held in history for life. I'm doing this actually for to help anybody I can now, in the future, and the big ones for my kids, right? I want them to be able to look at this every day and just be inspired, motivated, and say, man, Dad went out and he went for it, you know. And his knees were hurt and his back was hurt, and the guy used to drink so much beer, we were scared for his life, and so much whiskey, bottles of whiskey, but he changed it all around, you know. He made a decision that he was not going to kill himself anymore. And you know, hey, that's it. And it have the documentation for the kids. You know, and I don't like to call it documentation, but you know what I mean. The video. You can do this every day in this society, in this world we live in right now, with these phones, with a computer's part of our body now, right? So why not document every day what we do, and people can, and if it helps anybody, even in 100 years from now, I'm wherever I'm at. If I'm a tree by then, if I'm part of the, whatever that may be, I'm gonna be winking and happy, right? If I'm a frog, I'm gonna be the best damn frog I can be. I'm gonna try to find a princess to kiss me. If I'm a fly, I'm gonna try to avoid every damn fly trap and be the most annoying son of a bitch there is. Whatever I come back as and whatever I'm reincarnated as, I'm gonna give it hell to be the best damn whatever that is I can be, right? If I'm a rock, I want to be a rock in this stream that has water flowing over me every day. Flow, not friction. I'm rambling. I tendency to do that with big peace and big love. Start of the source. I'm about to meditate. Out. Scoob.